Sit down, shut your mouths,
and watch The Gift of Gabe. Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best gabber in the biz. Man, what a wrestle dream that we just had from top to bottom, start to finish. Every freaking match was incredible. It either delivered or absolutely over-delivered. But it ends on a somber note as Bryan Danielson's full-time career is officially over. So guys, let's just gab about everything. First things first, let's just talk about that ending. Mox and Danielson was super great. Another great match between these two over the AEW World Championship at the end of their trilogy, and Moxley wins again. I said it before, there was no scenario I saw where Moxley, or just where Danielson was not walking, was not leaving, he was going to leave without the AEW World Championship. He just was. There was no scenario where I didn't see him not walking out with that title. And the first one was either Moxley winning, second option was Christian Cage cashing in, which both very well could have happened. But at the end of the day, Danielson, the dragon breathed his last breath of fire, and he just couldn't go anymore. Danielson gets choked out. Mox is the new champion. Puts that shit right in the bag. Mox is like, I'm the 4-time champ. Easy dub. And then Wheeler Yuta makes his decision. But Psycho knees Darby right in the face. Freaking lets the rest of BCC tie him up in the corner and forces Darby to literally watch as Wheeler now puts the bag over Danielson's head, and they literally stomp his head with a steel chair wrapped around his neck. So it was crazy. And the entire locker room emptied. I mean, we got the returning Adam Cole, won that later, friggin' Hook, Orange Cassidy, Private Party, and like even Mark Briscoe all coming out. And at the end, we just fade. Everyone outside the ring just like in absolute shock. Most of all, Darby, because he's like, I could have stopped this. I could have beaten Moxley, and this wouldn't have happened. Or I just didn't have to put my title shot. I didn't have to let him goad me into putting my title shot on the line. And now they had like even tears as we're realizing this is it. That is how Bryan Danielson's wrestling career is going to end. And I already see the dumbass people because it's AEW and they can never do anything. A lot of people are giving it praise, obviously, and you should. But like, already the dumbass will be like, L ending that match was ass. That's how you're gonna end it. You should just retire with the belt. Bro, this ain't Sting with the tag titles. You can't. He said, when I lose this title, I'm gone. He has to lose it, not relinquish it. It makes no effort. Says, well, it should have been Darby. Yeah, a face is going to retire him. That makes sense. One of your hot baby faces retires. Yeah, that makes total sense, right? Shut the fuck up. So stupid. And as for the Wheeler thing, because some people are like, why would you turn him, like, heel? And I get it to an extent. Like, he could have been a huge sympathetic babyface to fight for Bryan Danielson. But you can already do that with guys like Orange Cassidy, who looks like by tonight is going to be huge in this story. You can do that with Garcia, Adam Cole, and freaking Darby most of all, because he probably is going to be the one to dethrone Mox. However, you got to notice, Yuta's character development is not done. Even when he was choking Bryan out, like he saw the tears, he was like, Bryan, stop fighting it, please, just stop. And like, you could see he was just like, I don't even want to do this, but he felt he had no choice. He really felt that he had no choice. Plus, let's be honest, what would they have done with the Trios Championships? They've shown that they would have just relinquished them if one person who won the titles can't defend them, so it would have just been pointless. Wheeler turned, but this ain't the end of his story. I think he's going to be always conflicted, and I think, honestly, he could cost Moxley the AEW World Championship against like Darby at like whatever it is, maybe like Revolution or something. I don't know, but Wheeler's character development is not done by a long shot. You're going to see that starting this Wednesday and just over the coming weeks. But overall, just thank you, Bryan Danielson. I've been watching you for the last 10 years. I saw your title reign. I saw your retirement. You come back from retirement. Planet's champion run. Glorious defenses against Roman Reigns to end your WWE career. And the last 3 years in AEW have been chef's freaking kiss. Go enjoy retirement. Go train your somebody to be the next American Dragon. And just thank you for everything, man. You guys, tonight we had so many great matches tonight. We had Darby versus Brody. We had the international title match. We had Jay White versus Hangman. Willow versus Mariah. So on and so forth. And let's not forget, Hologangers are up because Hologram Mortos killed it. But, like I said, the biggest match coming out tonight, the one that stands above the rest. It's hard, but because there's the workhorses of this company. Takeshita, Ospreay, Ricochet, international title triple threat. And we have a new international champion. And his name is Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha. First of all, this match was as great as advertised, and they even found a way to be on another level above, bro. God, this damn match was awesome. And Takeshita being the international champion, 100% the right choice, because now he can go move on to the C2. He could beat Okada, and, ironically, some people are like, hey, take the international title and the continental title, merge them so they can become the intercontinental title. I would do that just for the jokes and the memes. But honestly, Takeshita, he deserves this. We saw that he was going to get a massive push. They sent him to Japan so he could come back and just be an absolute monster. He deserves it. But the other big story coming out of this is Kyle Fletcher turning on Ospreay. I saw this as a very big possibility. Again, you could have been like, hey, keep him as babyface. People are like getting behind him. But he's now going to be a huge piece of shit heel because he turned on one of the faces of the company. And this feud between Ospreay and Fletcher is going to be great. We've already seen him have one amazing match earlier this year when they were still his buddies. Imagine what they're going to do to each other now after all the animosity over the betrayal of the friendship that Fletcher just did to Will Ospreay. And honestly, I've said this before, and now I definitely think it's going to happen. I think Ospreay takes a loss to Fletcher in their next match and puts him on a whole other level and puts him over and makes him only the third person to ever pin Ospreay here in AEW. I definitely think Ospreay will do that for his friend, and they know Fletcher's talented as shit, so I definitely think Ospreay takes the L in the next match they have, and then they have a rubber match in some sort of stipulation to put the feud to rest. That'll probably last most likely till the end of this year. But god dang it, Takeshita's the international champion, bro. To see where he started in a match against freaking Cheeseburger and lighten it up just all the way to banger after banger after banger. The Alpha is now the king of the mountain over the workhorses here in AEW. The new international champion. Let's effing go. You guys, I talked about the big matches that we had tonight, but how about we talk about the huge returns that we saw here on WrestleDream tonight? I mean, my God, we got both the returns of MJF and Adam Cole. And quick side note, totally manifested, called, move for move, shot for shot, that post-match angle with Garcia interrupting Jack Perry while he was trying to beat down Shibata. Come on, give it to me. Let me be in the arena for Daniel Garcia winning the TNT title off of Jack Perry next month at Full Gear. Let's go. But then, surprisingly, MJF, he came back, started beating Garcia's ass. I'm thinking that they'll probably have their return match where Garcia actually wins, probably on an episode of Dynamite, because the big next pay-per-view feud for MJF is Adam Cole, baby. He is back too. He is finally ready to go for action for the first time in over a year. I was at the damn show, Grand Slam 2023, when he literally jumped off that stage and broke his foot in like a million pieces. But he is finally back, ready to go. And the weirdest thing about this is that the injuries to both men have really made the roadmap to finally get to this match that'll most likely happen in Full Gear and will probably only be the only match I have. So I just want to be done. Now Cole is the babyface while MJF is the heel. But MJF got turned on as the face by Adam Cole, his former best friend. A heel move, it's crazy. But if you think about it in the way, the heel turn by Adam Cole, and MJF already got his revenge for that back at Double or Nothing when he kicked him in the balls and then sent Adam Cole packing. That was to write him off so he could finally go rehab his ankle. And in the meantime, he turned heel, and Undisputed Kingdom they're now faces, and they're going to stay that way because Cole is a face too. So honestly, and I think this is the way that they're going to go with this, I think they're just going to have, Adam Cole's going to be talks about, MJF, he's going to be like, so I know a lot of crazy stuff's happened, I was the whole devil and everything. But I don't regret what I did. I don't. I mean, let's be honest. I knew it before you. I saw the truth before all of you guys did. MJF is still a piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, literally, the second he came back, what did he do? He went right back to his old ways because he was upset that y'all didn't like him anymore. Like, I feel like Cole's honestly just gonna be real about it and be like, I knew he was a piece of shit. You guys came around and realized what I knew. He's still a piece of shit. And now I'm gonna make him pay. So in a way, they could still totally work with that by going that route, and I definitely think they will because Cole doesn't have to be sorry. MJF ended up proving him right. So Cole is, as a face, does technically kind of make sense. But overall, I am just happy to have Adam Cole back. Hope, stay healthy, dude. That world title run will come very soon. I think he's going to be a big part of this Moxley feud because he's going to be on the side of fighting against BCC because he came out and ran them off after they had already done way too much damage to Bryan Danielson. So, Adam Cole, it is great to have you back. Freaking boom. Because, yes, Adam Cole, our dog is back. And I'm ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Yes.
Also, just want to say really quick, Willow, I know you lost your world title match tonight, but I promise you will get another freaking shot and you will become world champion. So clap along, smile anyway, and don't you dare give up because the day will come and hopefully I get to be there. You will be the next AEW Women's World Champion. Go Willow! Okay, guys, that is WrestleDream. We are done. Ski put it in the rearview mirror. We are done. Absolutely great night. Again, somber ending. But all good things, unfortunately, must come to an end. But it ain't the end of this awesome pro wrestling year because now we begin the road to Full Gear. A month out, I will be there in the Potential Center live. It is going to be so damn dope. But before we get to that, we got Crown Jewel. And then once Full Gear's all said and done, we got Survivor Series War Games. It's time to reunite the OGs. Oos, I'm feeling oosy. Yeet, all that good stuff. Acknowledge me. Fuck you, team ass bloodline. Except for you, Chicken Fight 2 here. And Dongaloi, like y'all are, obviously. Cool. But guys, seriously, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows going down. You're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best scabber in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep on liking and most importantly, keep on subscribing. And also remember that when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe right here. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed WrestleDream tonight. It was dope, but it's time to move on. Thank you, Bryan Danielson. Enjoy your retirement. And deuces, buses, party peoples. And I will see you guys after Dynamite this Wednesday because Raw was taped, so I'm not really going to bother dealing with that. So, see y'all Wednesday.